Hey guys, in this video I want to show you how to prune a plum tree, or any fruit tree for that matter, that's gone wild. Alright, what happened here was I got two plum trees, this one and this one over here. What happened during the winter, last winter, we had a couple of nights of 20-degree weather, and unfortunately it killed the main tree here. But under the mulch it was still warm enough to keep the root system alive. So when spring came, the root system just sprouted, okay? And I got all these branches here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to choose and pick the best one, the straightest one, and remove everything else. What that will do is give all the energy that's going to the rest of the branches to that one single branch, okay? And it'll grow faster, stronger, and better. I want to show you a fig tree that the same thing happened to pretty much last year. And I pruned everything off of it except for the main trunk that I thought was the strongest, and I'm going to show you what that looks like now. Alright, this is my fig tree here. Earlier this spring, this looked just like those plum trees. I had branches coming out of everywhere, okay, and it just wasn't doing good. So I removed all of them except for the one I thought was the biggest and strongest and straightest. And look at it now. It's happy as can be. It's nice and green. There's no bugs on it. It's not being eaten by anything, and it's great. It's just wonderful. And it's very healthy. There's another thing I want to show you right here. All right, if you see the main trunk, and if you see these starting to sprout on the main trunk, just get it and take it off. Again, the tree, it wants to grow, so it's starting to sprout everywhere. Remove those, and all the energy will come up to the top part of the tree and give it more growth. Another thing here about mulch. Mulch is a wonderful organic thing to put on around your tree. So it's a good idea to put mulch around your tree, except for around the main trunk here. Always keep it away from the main trunk, because if you keep it around the trunk, what happens is it'll start growing these little root systems out of here, and there's even been cases where trees basically choke themselves. But there's an exception during the winter time. During the winter time, I always put the chips up around the trunk. In the event the tree should die, down here it won't, and it'll come back up again. But during the summer, the growing season, keep the mulch away from the main trunk here. Just push it away, but keep it around the root system like this, nice and thick, and that'll feed your soil. As these wood chips break down, it'll feed your soil. And the same principle in a back to Eden garden. And your tree will be healthy, happy, and the soil will be nice and moist. You won't have to water it as much. Alright, now what we have to do is, out of all this mess here, we have to find out which branch is the strongest, the straightest, and we're going to keep that one. And all you need is one of these pruning shears. Okay, I looked at all these. I like this one right here. So what we're going to do is remove all the rest of them and keep this one right here. So let's start removing them. So what we'll probably have to do is dig a little deeper into the mulch here and cut the branch off down deep. That way it's got less chance of it sprouting back up. Alright, pretty much exposed. I don't know if I can do it with this one, or I might need my bigger one. Looks like I'm going to need the bigger one. Yeah, these are monster shears. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. Let's see what's going on over here. All right, you can see better what's going on from this angle. This was the main one, it's dead, and this is a new one. The rest I'll cut off. So we got the new one here, and we have a Y. This side's stronger, so I'm going to cut off this side here. Okay? And obviously this one's dead, so we got to get rid of this too. All right. All right, now you can see with the new branch here, I got another little Y coming out at here. Now, if this was up here higher, I would leave it. But since it's down here low, I don't want that. What I'm looking for is what's going on right here. You see this? It's coming out really nice, it's bushing out here, and that's perfect. So that's what you're looking for. Now we're going to cut this one here off. And all the leaves that are coming out of here, take all them off too, because those will turn into branches. Take all that off. All right. And there is what we're left with. That's the branch that I saw. It looked the healthiest. Well, not so much the healthiest, the straightest, the biggest one. And it's coming out right out of the main trunk, the main root system. So now, obviously, it's leaning to one side. All I have to do now is put a little stake here, bring it up nice and straight, and there is my new plum tree. Now you can see how the little branch is leaning. Just going to put a stake here. Use whatever you have. Should be good enough. And what I got here is some wire. Then I got an old hose on there so you don't damage the branch. Now this might be a little big for this tree, but it'll work. We just want to straighten it out. That's all we want. Now, I'm going to put this probably right around here. That's straight enough? Yeah, that's good. I'll just cut that. Well, that's about it. This will keep the tree from leaning the other way. If you need to, you can put 3 of them to keep it stable and all that, but right now there's a lot of tension on this. So until it straightens out, I'm just going to leave it like this. I could put another one there and another one there to keep it stable, but this is good enough. So that's about it. I got my plum tree back, and you see how wild it was. Get rid of the ones that don't look good and that are not growing right, and keep the one that is. And this will turn into a nice plum tree. And hopefully, maybe not this year, but next year I'll have some nice plums off of it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.